Hello and jambo. Here in Kenya we say jambo. Welcome to today's show. This is Entrepreneurship Digest, and just to remind you that this is a platform that will provide space for every business person or every entrepreneur to share their stories of the business they are doing from the start to the point they are at the moment. I hope you are also a business person or you are aspiring to become one. And maybe you have the idea but you don't know how to go about it in implementing the idea. So today we have a guest who is a business person and lavishing in the business he is. And without wasting much of your time, let me introduce my guest to you who is ready to share the journey of his business. Okay, you can take a minute to let our viewer know you better.
Okay, my name is Alex Jimjar.
Yeah.
I'm from El-Damarafi, Kenya, in Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
So I do record artist.
Maybe before we go to the record music industry, let's talk a bit about your life. Where were you brought up? Where were you born? Where did you school? So that we can know you better.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was born in 1992
Yeah.
at a place called Kasisi.
Mm-hmm.
Kasisi City is located in Rift Valley Province,
Mm-hmm.
Baringo County,
Mm-hmm.
Simon location.
Saimo location, that is in Baringo North.
Baringo North.
Okay, if I'm not wrong. All right, so tell us a bit about your career. Where did you start with your career? Did you went to school to study about music?
For me, I didn't study music.
Okay.
I learned music through friends.
Mm-hmm.
Those friends are producers.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are pianists.
Mm-hmm.
So I learned through them.
Mm-hmm.
And later, I purchased some instruments and I trained myself.
So you are the best pianist in town.
I don't say I'm the best pianist, but I try.
You try.
I try to produce something with this quality.
I understand you are in music industry. That is recording music to the artist.
Yes.
Tell us more about AC Record. When did you start implementing the idea of AC Records?
AC Records, I started the idea when I just entered Form 1.
Form 1?
Form 1.
Wow.
I started the idea. So
that means
when
music.
I joined Form 1,
yes,
there is some artist which came to our school. She's Emikoske. So she came with his father. Then I was so encouraged. So I say to myself, one day I want to be a music producer.
Okay, so she inspired you.
She inspired me.
Yes.
So
and today you are a great producer in town.
yes. So I like the music. So what I like about the Emikoske songs is the production.
Yes.
They produce quality music and also it is powerful, they have energy. So I was so encouraged to hear our songs.
Okay, so let's say how old is AC Records? Because we assume you started when you were still a high school student. So how old is it?
Before that, while I was in high school, it was only idea.
The idea.
I don't know how to play piano. I don't know how to play piano. I don't know how to start it.
Yes.
But I just saw Amy Koskei and I was so encouraged. So I went to YouTube
Yes.
and research. So after learning that the producer was called John Nyika, so I was so inspired to watch tutorial of how I was so eager to know how John Nyika was producing his songs. So the idea I started practicing in the year 2017. 2017 I started practicing.
That's about six years. 6 years or so.
That is around
2017, 23 years plus 3 years.
3 years from now.
6 years. So let's say, how did you learn piano?
I learned piano. It was a very long story. In our church in North Baringo,
Yes.
there was no piano. But when we moved to Eldamarafin, I came to fellowship in a church called Deliverance Church, Churches of Kenya, Moringo. That is where I went to learn piano. So I learned through my friends.
So how long did you take to master the whole thing about the keyboard?
It took me one day to learn some
Basics.
Yes. So
You mean piano is not as hard as I think?
No, I just learned basic
Okay.
while I was Kanisa. Those one tang. So I learned the basic one.
Okay, let's say every now and then when you attend the service, you make sure that you touch the keyboard so that you can get used to on it.
Yes.
Okay, I want to know more about the journey of you venturing into music industry. How did you started? Let's talk about even the first artist you recorded. How did it go?
Okay. So after I joined Deliverance Churches, Moringo,
Yes.
I learned piano first. So then later I purchased a computer.
A computer.
Then I installed.
So at this time you were doing the purchase, did you still had the idea of music? Were you purchasing for the purpose of owning a music base?
Yes, I was purchasing because I was having an idea of owning a studio.
Yes.
So I went to Google and search for how the equipment of the studio. So I search about which is the best equipment for studio. So I learned that piano. I learned that piano is one of the basics. So after piano, I learned that computer, you must have a computer.
Yes.
So after purchasing my computer, I also went further for researching what next. My computer was blank.
Yes. With no application.
No application
to begin with.
To begin with.
Yes.
So I started. I learned that there is some softwares. One called FL Studio.
FL Studio.
So I started with FL Studio 10. So I practiced. It was very hard to understand. But after a week, I started producing some sounds. So it reached a time whereby my brothers and sisters started asking me, "What are you doing? What are you doing?
They were wondering.
Are you having a contract of ringtones or what? What are you doing?" So it was very hard for them to understand my journey.
Yes. during that time when you were doing the purchasing of the tools, practicing the softwares that you have already installed, I understand through your practicals you need to add it with somebody singing. Were you the one singing, or you had someone to write a song so that you can match with the software you are learning?
I was at that time my friends were not believing about my dreams, so I started singing
by yourself.
By myself. I started singing by myself. I was just recording myself, then practiced, and then I saw that song I started. There is one song I started, so I started producing and reaching some certain
level.
There is a friend called Lexiso. She came to me and told me, this song is very powerful. Let us go to studio to produce.
Which studio now? You have the studio already.
I was having the studio, but
they didn't believe in the studio. Okay.
He was not believing. So we moved to another studio. At that time, it was called Trace Entertainment.
Okay.
So I started singing.
So you went there and recorded your song?
Yeah, and I recorded my song.
Okay, then after that, what happened until you achieved the first recording?
It reached a time whereby I produced my own song. And it was played all over. It was played all over. It was played in some biggest stations.
Okay.
So I said, I have achieved my dream. So I started
marketing
my studio, marketing my own songs. And then that friend of mine called Lexiso came and recorded his first song.
Okay,
so so that song trend a lot.
AC Records on the beats.
Yes.
Okay, how was the reaction now that your family didn't believe in you, but now that you have recorded your songs and you have went ahead even having the first artist? How did the family receive your idea or your progress? What were their reaction?
My family didn't believe. Even now, there is some family members
who are doubting you.
They don't believe that I'm a music producer. But
okay, currently in town, you are the best. You are among the best producers in town, and a lot of artists are coming for you to do a recording in the studio. I don't know, how far have you gone? How big is AC Records now?
For now, I have recorded artists like over 100.
Over 100, wow.
100 artists. Yes.
Okay, and how big is your business? Are you able to employ others, or you are still employing yourself alone?
For now, I have some few. I have some 3. I have 3 of them
who are working under you.
Yes.
Okay.
So there is a cleaner, there is an assistant, and also another assistant. So the reason why I employ is because studio need a
lot of energy,
and a lot of a company. So it was a compulsory for me to employ, because you cannot do it alone. Sometimes you need to go to video to shoot videos, so you need somebody.
Okay. All right. Until you settle your studio, you came up with a setup and everything, and for those years you have been in this industry, I understand you've gone through a lot of challenges. So maybe you can tell us, what are those challenges that you've gone through?
Challenges are too many. To start with, one, I was not having enough money to purchase the equipment. So I can remember one day we used an iPhone to record as a microphone.
Okay.
We used iPhone as a microphone. Then by then I was not having even a computer. So I used FL Studio Mobile to record that as artist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a big
Now
challenge.
it was a very big challenge. So I moved forward to go and hustle, get some money, then I purchased the equipment.
So
It took me around 10 years to purchase.
okay, now that you have purchased the tools, do you believe that you have enough tools to continue as a producer?
Yes. For now, I feel that I can compete with other producers.
At one point, I don't know if it's a challenge. At one point, you had a complaint from any of your clients, like you have done very poor recording.
For me, I've not undergo that problems because I started as me.
Okay.
I started recording myself first in my bedroom. Then one of my neighbor, which is Lekshiso, told me, I am hearing some sound, which is it means you are recording sound and you don't want me to record. So it was something that I practiced for many years.
Okay.
So for an artist to complain, it is very hard.
Oh,
It is
okay.
very
So you
hard.
have never come across any artist
Yes.
complaining
Yes.
about your work
Me alone, I was complaining for myself.
for yourself?
Because if I cannot produce myself the best, so I can complain. Then I go and research. What is the problem with this and this and this and this? What have I gone wrong? So I was the first complainer. So I didn't want to open a business whereby I can discourage my customers.
You are the CEO of AC Records.
Yes.
That is in music industry.
Yes.
I don't know if being a music producer, does it pay? Somebody might be asking himself. Does it
Music
pay?
pays.
Okay.
Music pays.
Okay.
If you do the right thing, it will pay.
Okay. So-
Automatically it will pay.
You have gone through a lot of challenges,
Yes.
maybe financial problem
Yes.
every now and then.
Yes.
But I don't know what is that thing that motivates you to keep going, not giving up. Like you love the music.
Music is my passion. I like music. I like singing, and I like also producing. So you can't say that I can leave music because it is part of me. If I can leave music, it's better me also to leave to leave this world and go. Yes, music is part of me. Yes.
Okay, for your success, for
Yes.
your business to be as successful or to be strong as it is at the moment,
Yes.
is there any person who have been behind your success? Who is that supporting member?
I can say, as I've started earlier, I started hustling for the equipment. So I can say it was a challenge to get the equipment. It is very expensive, especially where in Kenya we don't have those things. Yeah. So it is very hard to get something like sound card, memory card. It is very expensive.
Okay,
So that is our challenge. If the government can assist, those things can be manufactured in Kenya.
oh yeah.
It can be better.
Yeah, it can be a bit cheaper. Okay. Now that you have talked about the tools being very expensive,
Yes.
how much do you think is how much is the capital? Do you think
To
can
start
be
a studio?
enough to start a studio? Yes,
Around 300,000.
300,000.
Yes.
So were you able to achieve that at once, or
No.
you went through a process?
I went through a lot. It was very hard. It was a dream for me. It was a dream. Yeah.
So
It was a dream.
like you used to purchase one tool after the other one,
Yeah.
or you did?
But there is some tricks I just do.
Maybe you can share the tricks to us.
There is some tricks you can do
Okay.
to avoid those costs.
The 300,000.
Yeah.
That's
So,
about
you can-
$300.
Those tricks you cannot say. Right now, if I can say that tricks, you can say it all day. But those tricks are too many.
Okay.
There is some tricks.
So there are some shortcuts which you need
One,
to know.
mine it was initially a home studio. I was
Okay.
recording in my bedroom, so there was no need for acoustic treatment or what. So that is one of the tricks. Do you need one more?
Yeah, having a bedroom as an office, that's but
Started
was
as-
it not challenging?
I was recording myself, so there was no shame. I was not going on online,
So
so it was only private thing
did you
I started
record
as
any
a-
client at that point?
at my bedroom.
Yes.
I recorded only one artist.
I hope it was a man.
It was a man.
Okay. Right.
Yes.
Let's go on. Let's go on.
Yes.
Capital is a challenge
Yes.
for many of the people who want to venture into business.
Yes.
But there's someone who is so inspired to be, maybe they are aspiring to be great producers in future.
Yes.
And they are back at home, they are just sitting, they are doing nothing, but they have dream. They want to be producers. They want to be the best producers.
Yes.
What can you tell them?
First of all, if you have the passion that I want to be a producer,
Yes.
don't just sit back and say one day I will be a producer.
Okay.
You must work for it. It will not. It is not something that is so simple. It is something that is so wide, something so complex.
Okay.
So it is not something that you cannot just wake up and say I want to be a producer. You have to work for it.
What do
you have
you?
to work for it.
Okay. What do you think is the first step to be a music producer?
Learn music.
To learn music.
Very simple.
Okay.
Learn music.
Okay. So you can learn music maybe through somebody or YouTube.
Through somebody. The problem with YouTube, there is some people who can just upload the content which is not the correct content.
Okay.
So you have to take care.
Okay.
You can just you must take care about internet. Internet, you can just download any software and it will damage your computer. So that is something
You should be very careful.
you must be very careful. So for me, I destroyed 5 computers.
Okay.
Because
That's serious.
if you install something bad,
It will crash.
it will crash.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you need to be very careful.
You need to be very careful about internet because the best option is go to a music producer just like me, learn something basic, go to church, learn piano, and God may assist you. If you don't have money to go to academy or college or university.
Okay, that's a great advice. But to you, are you ready to mentor someone who wants to venture into music industry?
Yes, I have mentored a lot.
Okay, maybe as we come to the end of the program,
Yes.
maybe you can tell them where they can find you so that you can mentor them. Where is the C Records located?
Isi Record Studio is located in Kenya, in Rift Valley Province,
Yes.
Eldamarafin, opposite Full Gospel Churches of Kenya, Eldamarafin.
All right. Nowadays, it's
Yes.
very easy to get to someone through in a digital way. I don't know if you have
Yes.
those social media
Yes.
handles.
Yes.
Okay.
At Facebook, my name is AC Records Studio, AC Records 254. YouTube also AC Records 254. Yes.
So that is where they can follow you. They
In
can.
TikTok, AC Records 254.
Okay. Sometimes somebody may want to talk to you privately. Do you have any account like in Facebook where they can reach you?
Yes, you can text me in inbox.
Okay.
AC Records 254 Facebook.
Okay.
or call me 07 03 426 043.
Okay, thank you so much. I will one day maybe visit your studio to also record one song.
Yes.
Because I also want to be an artist. I don't know if my voice will qualify, but I will try.
Okay, according to that, what I need in music,
Yes.
I don't need clean vocals.
Okay.
I don't need clean vocals. I just need somebody who can hype.
Okay.
I just need somebody who can hype and do something wonderful.
Bravely.
Others, you can just leave for me. I
Okay.
can do wonders for you.
All right.
Yes.
I will come and try.
Yes.
I don't know if you have somebody you want to appreciate to say thank you for standing with you.
All my friends,
Yes.
I must say, if you have laid an hand to me, I'm very grateful. There is so many friends who maybe they have supported me in one way or another. I must thank you a lot. May God bless you because of your support. I thank my friends
All right.
for your support.
If you still have your own final remarks, I'll give you 30 seconds to do that.
Okay. For me, I just want to wish all artists the best in your music channel. And if you want to be a music artist, I just want to encourage you. Just believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, you cannot achieve your dreams.
Exactly.
Yes.
Thank you so much. All right, I hope you have enjoyed this show. Remember, today we were talking about business, being in music business, that is being a producer. It's not that very hard, it's not that very expensive, but you can venture or lavish into this business by taking just the simple steps. Let's say by becoming a pianist and trying also to record a song. That will be very simple. I hope you are ready to plunge into this business. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in the next show. I've been your host, Maureen Chesang. Remember, this is Entrepreneurship Digest. We provide platform for every business person to share their story from the beginning, the start to the success. I wish you all the best. Thank you.